Two of mankind's most primal fears are the unknown and the dark. Ever since I saw the original Aliens movie, I was hooked to the sci-fi horror genre. If horror films and horror literature have taught us anything, it's the challenge to escape danger. Whether it's escaping a home and running outside from a deranged maniac, or facing zombies head-on with your brains to counteract your assailant's brawn, sci-fi horror takes it to the next level. Sci-fi horror characters have it pretty rough. They have to survive a strong and adept alien monster. They have to survive explosions and malfunctioning doors. They also have to survive loss of oxygen, extreme heat and cold, and their brains from exploding in the vacuum of space. Add to that prison inmates and guards to contend with, and you got yourself one hell of a story setting. Question is, what's the story about? What's the gameplay like? And will the video game have plenty of atmosphere and tension that it makes it challenging for players to survive each life or death encounter? If you're curious about any of these questions and more, then join me in taking a sneak peek at the Callisto Protocol. But first, if you enjoy this video, please like and consider subscribing and hit that notification bell to help the channel grow. And if you're interested in more upcoming survival horror games, then check out my video, Sons of the Forest. And with that out of the way, let's get back to the Callisto Protocol. The Callisto Protocol is an upcoming survival horror video game, and it's being developed by Striking Distance Studio and published by Krafton, which also owns PUBG Corporation. Glenn Schofield, co-creator of Dead Space, co-founder of Sledgehammer Games, and CEO of Striking Distance Studio, stated, "We've built a world-class studio of passionate developers that is ready to once again tackle one of our all-time favorite genres, survival horror. We're setting out to make one of the most terrifying games of all time, and we can't wait to share more about the Callisto Protocol." What's the story about? In this narrative-driven third-person survival horror game, it's set 300 years in the future in the year 2320. The player will take on the role of Jacob Lee, a victim of fate thrown into Black Iron Prison, a maximum security penitentiary located on Jupiter's moon, Callisto. When inmates begin to transform into monstrous creatures, the prison is thrown into chaos. And to survive, Jacob must battle his way to safety to escape Black Iron Prison, while uncovering the dark and disturbing secrets buried beneath the surface of Callisto. Based on what we know so far, it seems that the Warden of Black Iron might be the cause of the alien outbreak. It's possible the Warden will be the main antagonist, or something else entirely. I'm guessing as a terrifying horror survival game, this game will likely lean away from action and towards survival instead. We should expect to scrounge for supplies, and looking at the trailer, it doesn't seem like the player will have much to fight back with, but this might evolve over the course of the game. Since you're playing as a prisoner, you'll likely have limited resources at the start of the game. In a recent issue of Game Informer, the main character will be able to interact with objects by push and pulling them, and this leads to interesting gameplay segments wherein Jacob must block a path with large objects as he's being chased by an alien. Striking Distance also told Game Informer that Lee will eventually be able to equip a baton, pistol, and shotgun, so combat will play a larger part than what it's initially shown. We want you to be afraid of single enemies, and they designed the game to feel that way. The team is using something called the Apprehension Engine, which was developed by the composer of The Witch, to create appropriately horrifying sound effects and alter the music to be as scary as possible. From the monstrous sounds of biophage echoing down long dark hallways to ambient whirling of broken prison machinery, audio is a huge feature in making players feel trapped, isolated, and alone, Schofield says. Callisto Protocol will not feature online multiplayer components, nor will it have a co-op feature. The main goal of this game is to give players a scary single-player adventure. The game uses the impressive Unreal Engine 5. It will be available on the PS4, the PS5, Xbox One, the Xbox Series, and the PC. Naturally, the current generation versions will be more advanced, with faster loading, better visuals, 3D audio, and not to mention the PS5 DualSense haptic feedback support. The Callisto Protocol is coming out on December 2nd, 2022. So what are your thoughts on sci-fi survival horror games? Are you looking forward to this game? Comment down below. And thank you for watching this entire video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, and if you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to help the channel grow. And it also helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you're interested in more new upcoming video games, then make sure to check out my sneak peek playlist. And again, I appreciate you guys for watching my channel. I'm Az, and thanks for watching.